Hey everyone, Sam from United People's TV here with an MUFC Transfer Daily. As usual, morning after that dramatic, I suppose, 3-3 draw against Newcastle. We won't talk about that. We've already covered it in the match review. We'll drop a link in here, somewhere up here. It's going to pop up. You can see the match review there and also the player ratings. But straight onto the transfer news. Saul Niguez has obviously been the main story over the last week or so. It's gone from us being interested in him to us apparently sending a delegation to Spain, to an Atletico Madrid official speaking to Mundo Deportivo, the Spanish newspaper. And now Saul has actually spoken about his future himself, and he said it's his dream to see out his career at Atletico Madrid. Now, if that's not really an indicator of what he wants to do, then I don't know what is. Previously, his frustrations would have been around the fact that he wasn't getting much playing time. But as I said in a previous video, I think he's played 5 out of 6 games he's played for Atletico Madrid. He's played the full 90 minutes. So he's becoming a central figure there under Diego Simeone. And to me, that doesn't put it to bed, but to try and get a player from a club who doesn't want to sell him and a player who doesn't want to move, you're barking down the wrong alley here. That's what we've done with Thomas Muller, what we've done with Gareth Bale. It's what we've done even with Neymar, maybe. But United have got to start chasing targets that actually have some sort of desire to leave. There's no point wasting time on Saul Niguez if he really doesn't want to leave and Atletico don't want to sell him. So let me know in the comments below there what you think about that Saul deal. Should we keep chasing, or should we say, you know what, let's move on? Moving on, Pep Guardiola again has been talking about his future, and he said that if he doesn't get the job in England this year, he'll happily wait till next year, which again is increasing speculation even further because both Manuel Pellegrini and Louis van Gaal's contracts run out next summer. Now, I don't think, no matter what happens between now and the end of the season with Van Gaal, unless somehow we win every single other game, I don't think he's going to be here next year. I do think his contract's going to get cut early. Whether he leaves before the end of the season very much depends on what happens in the performances. As for Pellegrini, I don't really care about City. But for United, for me personally, Guardiola's the standout candidate. We've gone for the, I don't know what route you can call David Moyes. It was Sir Alex Ferguson thinking he's Scottish. He's stayed at a club for like a long time. He likes bringing through youth players. He's good at finding value in the market. He's thinking, right, that's an ideal successor. And that went wrong. And he went from David Moyes, who had no plan and no idea of what he was doing at United, to Louis van Gaal, who's so maybe brainwashed by his own philosophy that he doesn't see 6 feet in front of him. So we've gone from a person with no plan to a man who won't divert away from the plan, and neither of these two extremes have worked. Now, Guardiola, we all know the success he's had at Barcelona and Bayern Munich, and yes, that's come with 2 of the finest teams that we've had in the last decade, or 2 decades. But that's not to say that he can't come into United and rebuild United, and the question would be whether Guardiola will want to do that, because he's typically a man who spends, 3 years. He said 3 years is enough for a club, hence why he's leaving Bayern Munich. Would he want to come in because maybe United would we're a good couple of years away from winning the Champions League and probably the league as well. Would Guardiola want that sort of challenge? Again, let me know in the comments below. And final point here, Liam Grimshaw is a young midfielder who was on loan at Motherwell, has been recalled to the club, but Motherwell have revealed that he is going to be moving. They said that they have been gazumped by an English club and they can't compete with a financial offer. And it's come out there from the Scottish Sun that team is Preston North End. Now, that would mean, if he does join Preston, which looks likely, that would mean Ben Pearson and Liam Grimshaw have moved to Preston within a week. And they've also got Sam Johnson on loan in goal. They've got Marnik Vermael, our old left back, right back, our old full back from the 21s. They've got him as well. So they're building a little mini United out there. So maybe they're going to become the new Hull. That's it for today's MUFC Transfer Daily. Drop a like on the video. As always, subscribe to United People's TV if you're new. And we'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.